In declaring that truth is relative, we are making a truth claim. However, it is one's definition of the words themselves that will be the deciding factor of whether the statement can be validated as authentic or dismissed as nonsensical. Let's first take time to do a word study, starting with the word truth. The state of being the case, fact. The body of real things, events and facts, actuality. A transcendent, fundamental or spiritual reality, a judgment, proposition or idea that is true or accepted as true. The body of true statements and propositions. And now relative, relevant, pertinent, not absolute or independent, comparative. As we look at the definitions of our second word, relative, we can see how this would cause conflict in terms of our definition of truth. The first definition will further affirm or solidify truth's absoluteness. To say it simply, truth relative based on the fact that it relates to everyone and everything. As the definition states plainly, it is relevant and pertinent to our understanding. Truth is relative in this case would mean that everyone and everything is accountable to its propositions. Without truth, we cannot relate, and furthermore, no truth claim would be relevant. This leads us right to the second definition of the word relative, which states that truth is. Here there is an emphasis change. The emphasis is no longer on truths being relative, as in our first definition, but rather on what relationship a particular truth has to us. To be sure, truth is independently relevant based upon an individual's views and passions, not on the facts and propositions that it may actually present. The absoluteness of truth in the latter is in the eyes of the beholder. It is with the greatest of conviction that we must affirm the former definition and vehemently deny the latter. This case can confidently be made upon us further looking at the nonsensical claims of the second definition of what would more commonly be known as relativism. The purpose of said movement is to do away with the objectivity of truth. We can hear it echoed in statements such as, "Your truth is not my truth," or better, "There is no such thing as absolute truth." In short, we have crossed the wires of our understanding, so that is truth. The relationship defines reality. If I, be it out of ignorance or out of volition, don't relate, then it is truth that must bend and become accountable to me. I, as the independent, decide its relevance, a truth unto myself. This ideology is the folly of wishful thinking. For a claim to be considered true, it must stand alone based on the evidence and propositions given, and must not be given over to the soft pillow of subjectivism which has been placed over the sleeping face of reason in our present day.